It was very important for us to find the balance between playable physics and realism.
Hey guys, Clone Guy here, and welcome to the Type 59-2 review, sort of. We are reviewing it, though I do not have one, but we can still review it and play the King Dragon, because this is pretty much a reskinned King Dragon Type 59. There are some minute changes, and we'll get into those, but not enough changes to make the tank play any differently. It's going to be playing exactly the same. You're going to be taking the same locations. You're going to do the exact same thing with this tank as you would in the King Dragon. So the Type 59-2 is going to be going for 13,070 gold with some boosts, 30 days of premium, and its equipment. Never ever picked up the primed version, guys. Just don't. It just steals your gold. Then the ultimate version, which will come with 30 days of premium and a few boosts, is going to be 11,370. The Type 59-2 loaded will be 9,300 with some boosts and 3 days of premium. And the base Type 59-2 is going to be 8,670, which is the one I recommend unless you want some boosts and a few days of premium. Otherwise, I'd say wait until it comes out for 8,670 gold. So I have the stats here for the Type 59-2. And the stats for the King Dragon. If they're in red, they've been changed from what the King Dragon are. So keep that in mind. And the silver bonus, we'll get into the multipliers first, is 57%. Just like the Type 59 or the King Dragon. The XP bonus is 15%, just like the Type 59 or the King Dragon. And it does not have a boost to its crew XP, unlike the King Dragon, which has a 30% boost. So already you're kind of wishing you were in a King Dragon. Turret armor, 200 millimeters on the front, 130 on the sides, exactly like the Type 59 and the King Dragon. Traverse speed, 46, exactly like the King Dragon. View range, 380, that's the same as the King Dragon. And then your rate of fire goes down, just barely, but barely anything to notice. Your rate of fire goes from 4.5 rounds a minute, actually 4.55 rounds a minute if you're in the King Dragon, down to 4.51. So you lose 0.04 rounds a minute, which is really nothing. Your alpha damage is 390, which is huge, so keep that in mind. But your penetration is only 200, and you have to fight tier 10s in this. 250 premium pen isn't that great either, considering you're going to be fighting tier 10s. So yeah. Now, because of the buff rate of fire, or the nerf rate of fire, should I say, your reload goes from 13.18 down to 13.3. Yet again, barely a change if you load up a large caliber tank gun rammer, which is what I think this takes. Maybe it takes a medium. Your reload changes are barely gonna be noticed. Like, yeah, it'll go down, but compared to, you know, the Dragon or whatnot, it's gonna be barely different. Aiming time, 2.3 seconds, is the same on both. Ammo capacity is 50 rounds, same on both. And accuracy is actually better. Finally, you get something better for the tank. It goes from 0.36 to 0.34. However, that only really works if you're standing still and fully aimed. If you're not standing still, the guns are going to feel exactly the same. And plus, with update 4.12, it seems like fully aiming shots doesn't really do anything anyway. So I don't know if that accuracy is really going to make a difference. It might. Maybe you'll hit one more shot out of 20. Who knows? Depression 7 degrees, which is good for a Chinese tank. Elevation 20 degrees, which is normal. And yet again, another buff to the tank. Engine power went from 520 to 580, changing its horsepower per ton from 14.85 up to 16.56. You're going to feel really, really mobile with this. And that's nice because you have a 56 km/h top speed limit, which, like the 59 and King Dragon, also have, though it was difficult for those two tanks to make it to that speed because of the bad engine. Top reverse speed is 20 km/h. Fire chance is 12%, which is not bad for a Chinese tank at all. That's assuming you get hit in the engine. That means if you get hit in the engine, there's a 12% chance it'll catch on fire. If you get hit in the fuel tanks, that's a different story. If your fuel tanks get destroyed, you catch on fire. If your fuel tanks get hit, and then they get damaged, and then they get hit again, you're going to get set on fire. Fuel tanks are different from the engine. Alright, now for your treads, let's see. Yet again, a nerf. You go from 46 degrees a second traverse speed to 44, which isn't much, but it's yet again going to be there. So it seems to me like the King Dragon is going to be better at close range combat and only slightly worse at long range fighting. And I know it's 2 degrees, but 2 degrees is still 2 degrees. It's still a nerf, though you do make up for that, like I said earlier, with your engine power. Terrain resistance is 0.9, 1 and 2, which is decent, not great. And signal range, who cares, is 600 meters. But that is this tank in a nutshell. It is literally just, I don't know if you want to say buffed, I don't know if you want to say nerfed. It's a slightly touched, I guess, King Dragon 59. That's literally what it is. It's like somebody put like a hat on it and it affected its stats by ever so slightly, and that's all it is. Or, and by that I mean they took off its hat, because it has no red or yellow. Now can I just get an F in chat for the Type 59, the regular Type 59 that has seen no love all its life? In fact, here on console, the only thing it's ever experienced was the nerf it got on PC before they brought it over. So, rest in peace, Type 59, because clearly Wargaming does not care about you, and all they want to do is, instead of buffing the tank, is releasing new Type 59s, which are better, because who would want to support, you know, the old players of the game who paid money a long time ago to support their game? No. They don't want to support you. They want to support themselves. So here, have another Type 59. We'll call it the Type 59 2 and make it better. There you go. There's my little spiel on that. But we have this set up a little bit differently than how I would recommend you set this thing up. I would recommend medium caliber tank gun armor, vertical stabilizer, and optics. However, I am going to be simulating the worst rate of fire, and so by doing that, I've decided to throw on enhanced gun lane drive, vertical stabilizer, and optics. And now that I'm saying this, I realize actually it doesn't have a better aim time, it just has a better accuracy. So I'm actually going to be demounting, whatever, and throwing on improved ventilation. And this should help with that, because it'll make its accuracy a little bit better. Its aim time will be a little bit better too, but hey, whatever. This will simulate a little bit more. And also, instead of a firefighter, I've decided to take the firefighter and put them all over the tank. That's why it's red. No, not that. Instead of having a fire extinguisher, I put on remove speed governor so we can simulate the better engine power as well. I'm trying to get this as close to the new tank as possible. And this is about as close as we'll get, and it's almost dead on, so do not worry. Like I said, the results in this would almost be the same in the other tank. And you're wondering, Clone, why on earth are they releasing another reskin? It's World of Reskins. I mean, this time I heard something differently. I heard some of the players were asking for a non-skinned King Dragon because they didn't like the skin. But that doesn't make sense to me, and I'll tell you why. Because if they were releasing a non-skinned King Dragon, then it should have been exactly the same. They shouldn't have affected its stats and whatsoever. But because they changed the stats, that tells me this is a different vehicle, and it has nothing to do with the fact that they already released a King Dragon. So this is a new vehicle, quote-unquote new vehicle. Get your wallets out and prepare to spend money. Just kidding, don't get your wallets out. I would recommend, already, I haven't even played it. Obviously, I'm not going to play it. Because I'm playing this thing and I don't have it. But I do not recommend you pick up the Type 59 2, because it will not benefit you in any way, shape, or form. The King Dragon is a much better pickup. Why? Because of its crew XP bonus. Get this thing, or get the regular Type 59, because it's so cheap and you don't have to fight tier 10s with it. So I really do not recommend this tank at all. Not this one specifically, but the other one. But anyway, let's activate our engine boost. So there was a time when the remove speed governor actually removed your speed governor. You could go like, you could turn it on or off. I can't turn it off. There we go. That was weird. There we go. I was scared for a moment. And it used to affect your speed as well, and you could go even faster. It was hilarious. Like you could, you get like your IS-7 to go 66. Like how crazy is that? You can't do that anymore though, unfortunately. But we want to go after this guy right here. He thinks he's so clever. I'll show him a thing or two. Alright, we can get our gun down there. Get our hull around. Here comes a Cromwell. I kind of want to kill the Cromwell first, just because of his, Alright, I'm a little bit sad because my light tank just ran off on me. No, you're not penning me, buddy. Say hello to my auto-loading friends. What? How you pen me? How you pen me? Well, we got penned by a Cromwell multiple times, and this makes me very sad again. A lot of the things in this game seem to make me sad. Here's my light tank. Accuracy. There we go. See? The extra accuracy means nothing. It means nothing. It really doesn't. But this rate of fire, though, is not going to keep him permatracked, unfortunately. We're off by about 3 seconds, which means his crew is still pretty bad. Snap. Good gun handling. I really do like the gun handling on these things. Much better than the gun handling on the Type 59, the regular one. Which kind of is weird because you have a big gun. A bigger gun, but hey. Like in this kind of matchmaking, this is going to be a much better tank than the Type 59. In Tier 9 matchmaking, it's going to be a much better tank. The only time it's not going to be a much better tank is when you're fighting Tier 10s, because you don't have to fight Tier 10s in your regular Type 59. Which is a little bit weird. Not weird, but like sad that, you know, they wouldn't give any love to the Type 59. Fast shell velocity too. It's like 1400 something. Fast shell velocity, very fast. This guy's actually going to be an issue at range because of APCR. However, that guy will not be. There we go. 100 millimeters of hull armor. Will he bounce? He won't even shoot me. He will not even shoot me. Ooh, I love the shell velocity. Ooh, I do love it. I do love it. And, you know, perhaps you'll like this tank. And I'm not saying you won't like this tank, but I will still say that it's not worth the pickup. I am firmly green on that. Like, who needs accuracy, really? Who needs accuracy in this game? You really don't. You just fully aim your shots, and then you hope your shell goes straight. Like, that's a slim shot, and no problem. Literally, zero problems. Literally none. None. Lower plate shot, look at that slim shot. Upper plate is right there. That's a slim shot. And it just goes in. Accuracy, literally, almost means nothing. Other than like 4.5 accuracy or whatever. 0.45 accuracy, something like that. Accuracy barely means anything, but things like this, all day. All day. I miss this tank. The reason I don't play this tank anymore, though, is because it does suffer in the Tier 8 matchmaking. Tier 8 matchmaking right now, guys, is really bad. You're going to be fighting 10s a whole lot. I got lucky here that I'm top tier. But my next game, we're probably going to be bottom tier. It's just how it works. It really is. And that's why I've stopped playing this thing, is because it does not do well against Tier 10s at all. There we go. 188,000, but I think we had... Yeah, we had this op going, and... 2,500. Yeah, that's about it. Not bad, though. Not bad. I do like this tank. When I'm top tier. This tank loves the +1, -1 events, and it loves the loaded dice events because of your 200 pen. 200 pen isn't very good, but with the loaded dice, you know you're going to be getting your 200 pen unless it's at long range, so it makes it a whole lot easier to deal with some tanks. So yeah. Anyway, what do we have now? Tundra. Hopefully it's a tier 10 game. I really want to show off a tier 10 game, just so I can be like, hey guys, look at this, tier 10. Have fun, you know? Well, we shall see. Like, I hope it's tier 10, but, you know, just now that I want it to be tier 10, it's not going to be tier 10, right? And when I'm playing regularly, it's going to be tier 10. But when I'm playing to make a video and I want tier 10, it's going to be... Uh-oh, I think that's an 88. It is. Yeah, we're top tier again. Depending how fast this game goes, maybe we'll just do another one. That might be a good idea. Might be a good idea. We'll see. What do they have that has armor? Just this guy, but we can overmatch his roof. Their other King Dragon's going to be a little more difficult to pen if he's angled at all, or we're looking up at him at all. But that's fine. Oh yeah, engine boost. Go! Let's go. We got to make sure we turn this off every like 10 seconds. And then turn it back on. So that it doesn't break on us. Alright, turn it off here for this stretch, and then turn it on for making the push-up. Beach Party, King Dragon. King Dragon's not been spotted yet, so he's probably coming this way. But does he have an engine power like I do? Engine boost? I think not. He did not spawn anyone. And in case you're wondering why I have a large repair kits in case I get set on fire, so I can fix all the things that happen to me. There we go. Like I said, not fully aiming your shots will make this thing about the same as... Oh, man. About the same as the regular one, or the new one. It's not regular technically. It's new, very much new. Come on, poke out. He just fired. Poke out, poke out, poke out. Alright, anyway, we've got to farm these guys behind us, because, like, they're going to cap our base. We should probably start shooting them. I can't believe we're losing so badly already.
Huh.
It's a bunch of our top tier tanks at that. How very interesting. Can I high roll this guy? Yes, I can. Very nice. We have the high ground though, so this is gonna be an easier hold. To the point where they probably should just be capping the base out. Well, one of them is. Tiger has all the cap points. I want to shoot him next. He had all the cap points. That shell velocity, though. So very strong. T-28 prototype. Oh, that's an unfortunate miss. Like, the definition of unfortunate. You're still capping on us. Wow, that's, I would love some of your RNG, sir. With, you know, update 4.12 and all. Yeah, see? I get nothing. No love. No front love for the clone guy. Come on, buddy, come on up. What is my heavy tank doing? Why won't you shoot him? Why won't you shoot him, heavy tank? Open your eyeballs and use it. Use your eyes. Well, this is where we die. This is where death is swift. Well, that's fun. Ah, well. What a beautiful team. I want to know exactly what RKB4, how he died so quickly. Like, that's insane that he was dead within like 45 seconds of the game. That's insane. Insanity. Wow. 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 Well, let's hopefully get a tier 10 game now this time, because, wow, that was, yeah, sometimes you just can't fix teams. There are lots of games where you can blame yourself, and you should. You should be like, okay, what did I do wrong? How could I have won that game? And then there are games where you can just be like, okay. Well. We tried. Water. Good. Drink it. Oh, those of you who are subscribed on Twitch, I uploaded emotes finally. We have 3 of them. So make sure you, if you're subscribed on Twitch, you go use those on the weekly assault tomorrow. Use them. Tier 10, tier 8 again. I don't understand this. I really don't. But we're not gonna complain, even though I am complaining a little bit. I need some tier 10 to fight. But hey, you know what? You get to see this tank in best case scenario, and trust me, this tank does not do well against tier 10s. It does not. All right. I mean, you can still have a good game because it's a big gun. If you can fight soft targets, you know, you can still do things like that. But otherwise, it's a little bit scary. It's a scary world out there. It truly, truly is. Anyway, speed governor on. Or off, should I say. Alright, let's go. Now that we're on a flat. It's not turning off. Turn on. My engine's gonna bust. Thank you. Thank you. Like, how many times must I press my B button for it to turn off? Like, on. Off. Okay. It seems like the first time, just the first time you use it, it doesn't want to turn off or something. That's so weird. Probably another bug that somehow Wargaming have messed up. Anyway, we're all by ourselves up here, so. And you can auto-lock with the APCR. I forgot I had heat loaded for that Bulldog last game when I auto-locked him. But with the APCR, it's so fast, you can just auto-lock. It's pretty crazy, you know. Anything else coming up? Didn't have a good shot on him there. Might be trying to bait me up, but we might fall for it. We may or may fall. There's all those heavy tanks over there. I don't think it's a bait anymore. I think he is actually by himself. He'll be flanking around this way, methinks. Thinks. Because he can stick past without getting spotted because of his camo rating. No, he went the other way. We're going to stand our ground here because we have tank destroyers in the back, and so we'll keep them spotted right here. And they'll have to push at us, and it's not going to go well for them. That shot was really, really dumb, and I don't know how you managed to pull that one off 4-1-6. But you did. APCR. Good meme. Shoot. We could side hug him, but I'm afraid of the 4-1-6. And now that he's given me the superior position, I'm gonna take it. I'm going to take it. Nice. Oh, your friend left you. Now you die. Go old-fashioned side hug. He actually penned that, and I'm very disturbed. There it is. Shoot. Oh boy. Phew. That was ugly. That was an ugly engagement. Ugly! Very ugly. But we're still alive, so. And this is a 105, not a 122, and that's going to come into play a lot. You can't overmatch the roof of, like the M103, and you can't overmatch the Tier 9 Stritzwagen. Or the lower plate of the Tier 10. He may be getting ready to execute me. No, he's not. He's still there. But if they start climbing towards me here, I'll see them. I can shut them down. Let's see if they do this. T-28 prototype is rolling them. He's not. Interesting. That was an unfortunate bounce again. There we go. We did it. Can you believe it? That's no good. Whew! Whew, that was scary because he was loaded because the IS had just fired and killed him. And you're dead. There we go. Let's throw some HE for the memes. For the memes. As long as we don't run into the prototype, we should be able to pen them. Ah. And seeing how far that guy's pushed up, I would assume that's the prototype. We have to be careful though. Both these TDs are fast. Other than the prototype. They could be here. Could be around any corner. Waiting to strike. But again, they may not be. And both of them are very camouflaged too. Prototype not so much. But still, if he's not moving, it's gonna be hard to see. And like I said, I don't know which one that one is. But I still think HE is going to be fun here. Only 480 alpha, actually. Okay. To be expected. That is not worth the push anymore. Let's go back to APCR and hope we don't run into anybody while we're reloading this. It's only one guy. Okay. Prototype is dead. Who could it be? Shaska or Vindicator? I don't know. I do not know. Request for firing at Arky. It's the Shaska though. You'll have to cross right there. And I don't think he'll see me. Maybe he will. Or not. Yeah, okay, we're gonna load HE again and go after the Shaska. Because he's gonna be dead before we get to him. 416 is gonna kill him. Or perhaps not. He is, okay. Okay, Shaska. You're next, bud. Get some engine power going through this water here. But as you can see, reload has not been the factor in this game. It's been trading alpha damage, you know. It's been working out. I wish we fought that tiger a lot more cleanly so we could have breathing room to take a hit. As long as we don't get spotted until we get to the ridge, we're good. Or to that right there is where I want to be before I get spotted. And I think we will because we got spotted over there, which tells me he's up behind there. So he can't see us from here. That's what that tells me. And something also tells me that he's not going to fall back. Because if he wasn't supporting his two allies before, then he wouldn't have fallen back to support them then. So he's probably still exactly where he was. In fact, he could be AFK. With a name like Bob. It wouldn't surprise me. We're going all the way around. I don't want him to sneak up above me, so we're going all the way around. He fired. And that's the end. GG. A G, a stinking G. I will take that. Well, guys, that's pretty much the Type 59-2 in a nutshell right there. Like, you're going to be pulling off the same exact results, just maybe you'll be going a little bit faster. But, I mean, otherwise, like, this is it. This is the Type 59 2. Okay? Like, this is what you're signing up for. You're signing up for a reskin if you buy it. So, you know, your choice. You want a reskin? Then absolutely pick it up. I'm very happy on how we played this guy. I don't know if he's good at the game or not, but I put him down as my rival because he was the only one who seemed to be thinking. And we were able to outposition him in the end and get him into a position where if he went after us, he would have to expose himself. I'm very unhappy about how we played against this guy. We played well at the start, and then we kind of put a shell into his mantlet and bounced off, which was a little bit unfortunate. And then, yeah, but other than that, you know, I'm happy with that game. I mean, that one mistake there almost cost us. If this guy was still full health and he was facing us, that would have been bad. It would have been really bad. But that's it, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, slap that like button. Comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the Type 59 2 if you have picked one up and if you think it's worth it. Does its speed really make it that much better than the King Dragon? Or would you say don't waste your time, just pick up a King Dragon if you plan on getting one of these anyway? And as you can see, the crew XP bonus has allowed us to finish another skill. And this is my 1-2-1 crew, so firefighting. Let's not get silent fire in that thing, eh? Thanks, guys, for tuning in. And make sure you go check out SpaceBANDIT's YouTube's links in the description below. And I'll see you guys all later. Take care, everyone. And peace out.